Hello chaps. Today we're making a white chocolate blondie cake. I know, it sounds exciting. That's because it is. The recipe comes from a goo chocolate book, which my delightful house gave to me last year. I've tried the recipe before and it's fabulous. It's actually very easy to do and it's absolutely delicious.
100 grams of unsalted butter, 40 grams of clear honey, and 300 grams of white chocolate.
Now I don't know if it was because I was using Tesco value chocolate, but for some reason when I melted the chocolate and the butter and the honey together, it went a bit funny in that it went a little bit bumpy and weird. However, fear not, persevere like that gladiator chap in Gladiator. I am Maximus Meridius blah blah blah. Because it all just works when you put it in.
Weigh out 190 grams of plain flour and 5 grams of baking powder. 4 eggs and 180 grams of sugar.
Add the chocolate mix to the egg mix and give it a smooth stir with a wooden spoon. It'll now begin to look lovely and kind of velvety and gorgeous, which is exactly what we kind of want.
Actually.
Add the flour and baking powder and fold it all together. What is folding? Well, folding's one of those weird things that no one quite understands, I don't think. But still, people have quite strong views on it. The way I approach the task of folding is I grasp a metal spoon, then I kind of dagger it across. Don't try and emulate a whisk. Whisks have their own job. This is your time to shine as a folder. You can tell I'm a big folder by the state of my bed. Unite in one perfect, slightly thick, gloopy, sticky cake mix.
That was my first yet. Maybe if I try to milk it.
Bubbles. Now, once you've done that, bung it in a baking tray lined with baking paper. I had one of those moments where I was like, well, shall I bother with baking paper? But then I thought, well, if it goes everywhere, then it'll be a bit of a disaster. So baking paper it is. Bung it in the oven at 130 degrees. Note 130, that's quite cold. Cook it for half an hour, then put some tin foil over the top and cook it for a further 15 minutes. Maybe to some people who want to come look around your house in that time. Do some work, drink coffee. Actually, Rav and I got very excited because we've had some coffee delivered from Packed. But to be honest, we weren't actually huge fans. More of lava java people ourselves. Now you can eat it with cream and strawberries. Today I only have cream. Now once it's cooked, it's important that you let it stand and cool before you dig in. This is because the whole point of this blondie cake is that it's quite gooey. And if you try and eat it straight away, it'll be wet. We want it to be nice and moist. There is a fundamental difference. But give it a shot, let us know how it goes. It's quite easy, but then that's the whole point of buck baking. Have a lovely weekend, chaps.